Hello everyone, welcome back to our C programming course. In today's video, we are going to learn one of the most important concept in programming, that is array in C programming. Now you might ask, what is so special about arrays? Let me tell you in a very simple way. Imagine you are a teacher and you want to store marks of 100 students. If you use normal variable, you will need marks 1, mark 2, mark 3, all up to 100 variables. That is difficult, right? So here comes the solution, that is arrays. Array help us to store multiple values in a single variable. Today we will learn what is array, types of array, how to declare array, how to access elements, input and output, real life examples, programs in C, and common mistakes. So let's start step by step. First, see what is array. An array is a collection of singular data types stored in continuous memory locations. Let me repeat in a simple words. Array is used to store multiple values of same type in a one variable. Example, instead of writing integer a is equal to 10, integer b is equal to 20, integer c is equal to 30, we write integer array of size 3 is equal to in curly bracket 10, 20, 30. Now all values are stored in a one array. Real life examples are, think about student marks, parking lot cars, contacts in a mobile, shopping list. All of these are stored in a group just like a array. This is the syntax for array. We can write in syntax data type, array name in square bracket size. For example, int marks of 5. This means we create an array of 5 integers. Memory looks like marks of 0, marks of 1, marks of 2, 3 up to 4. Important point is array index always start from 0, not a 1. Next we see initialization of array. We can assign value in array like this. For example, integer marks of 5 is equal to in curly bracket we can give a value, or without size we can give a value. Compiler automatically calculate the size. Next, we see how we access the elements from an array. We access elements using index number. Example, printf %d marks of 0. It means we access first element from an array. This is 50. Very important rule in array. Array index starts from a 0. Last index is size minus 1. For example, if we declare an array of size 5, then last index is 4. Let's see in how to input array and display the array elements. This is the program for input and display 5 elements in an array using printf and scanf. Here we are using a loop. Why loop? Because we don't want to write a scanf 5 times, so loop helps us repeat the process. Let's see real life example for array. Think of classroom. Teachers ask marks from a 5 student. Instead of asking one by one manually, every time we use a loop and store in an array. So array is like a box with a multiple components. Let's see types of arrays. There are two main types. First is one-dimensional array called as a 1D, or second is two-dimensional array. First we see one-dimensional array. Example, integer array of 5. It stores value in a single line like 10, 20, 30, 40 or 50. Next see two-dimensional array. Example, integer array of 2 by 3. It stores data in a row and column like a table. Real life examples are, one-dimensional array is used to store the list of students and 2D array is used to store the classroom setting a chart. This is the program for a one-dimensional array to calculate sum of array elements. In this, we take an array and find the sum of elements in it. We are adding all elements. Each time loop runs, number is added to sum. At the end, we get a total. Next, program C to find the largest element. There is an array of 5 numbers from which we find maximum number. We assume first number is a maximum, then we compare each number. If bigger number is found, update a max. Common mistakes in arrays: using wrong index, forgetting loops limit, not initializing variable, and using a size incorrectly. This is the common mistakes done by students. Today we learn what is array, why array are used, how to declare arrays, input and output, 1D and 2D arrays, program like sum and max. So guys, array are one of the strongest basic in C programming. If you understand arrays properly, then topics like pointers, string, data structure will become much easier. In the next video, we will learn strings in a C programming. If you liked this video, don't forget to practice all programs, because programming is not watched, it is practiced. See you in the next video. Thank you.